NCAA, your greed is showing again. Cole Sports presents on the daily. Well, welcome back, VIP, to the channel. That's called Cole Sports. On the Daily Sun Tap, Cole Johnson's the host, and this is Friday. And you know how we get down on Friday. We always get down on Friday by an email. NCAA CC football fan. Subject of email: protect those athletes. Body of email: here is where I see the problem. Here's where I see it. We have a bunch of guys in Indianapolis who they want to make money. And I see the subsidiary athletic directors who want to make money and appease the dean of the schools to make money with them, right? But a funny thing is happening along the way to having us all get back to normal. And what I mean by that? Well, there have been recent events such as Clemson's Trevor Lawrence. Yeah, the junior from Clemson, the quarterback, who famously fought for the season to go on. He now has contracted COVID-19. Along with that, the cancellation of a game between Nebraska and Wisconsin in Madison took place, primarily because an outbreak in the Midwest has started to take shape. And because of that, we now have seen possible rumblings of a fissure or a split or a fracture between the Big Ten and Nebraska. And why? Well, Nebraska wanted to play all along. The Big Ten said no. Nebraska was in their feelings. So when the Big Ten decided to say, yeah, sure, we're going to play, Nebraska was happy again. Until now, when the cancellation of their game between themselves and Wisconsin took place last Saturday, they wanted to play University of Tennessee at Chattanooga in its stead. The Big Ten said no. Into renewed fissure in the relationship between the Big Ten and Nebraska. Now, I personally believe that Nebraska never should have left the Big 12, but that is for another discussion for another time. And that's not to mention University of Florida, who they have been under siege all October with COVID-19 readings. They still cannot stop having COVID-19 positive tests from their players and their staff. I mean, it's already canceled their annual game they have with LSU. They had to play undermanned since then. And I'm seeing all of this unchecked. It's just, it's mind-boggling to me, the type of idiocy that's taking place. I mean, you all are still pushing for more of this.
You for real?
I don't get it. I really don't. What is it that you want, NCAA? You want your athletes and your staffs to all fall and be inflicted and afflicted with this? Because I don't want to see that. I don't want to see these athletes hurt, and I don't want to see the staffs hurt. Yet that's what we're seeing all over the country. This isn't an isolated thing. This isn't in the South primarily. This isn't in the Midwest primarily. It's all over the country. And we're having these issues because Your protocol is not in place. It's just not. Can I get a witness? Yeah, I thought I could. I mean, I don't get it. I really don't. I really don't. I won't say that you were on the right track, NCAA, in tinkering with cancellations, but you were on the wrong track in not taking the lead in this. There's more to be made and had than money. There's more to be made and had than getting teams and people back to normal. There are these athletes. They're 18 to 22, and they got to be taken care of. And sometimes you have to be able to be the big man or woman and say that I get that you want to do this, but there's more important things in life than doing what you like to do. I mean, you're dealing with athletes here. Athletes, 18, 28, 38. It doesn't matter. If they feel the need to play, that's what they want to do. You can ask any retiree. You can ask Terrell Owens or Allen Iverson. Heck, you can ask Michael Jordan. I mean, you can ask any of these athletes that's retired, would you like to play? They'd say yes. But their bodies just can't handle it. I mean, they would say
yes
in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat. They would say yes, but you know what their body says?
no.
And that's what you should say, NCAA, to these athletes. It's a simple, simple word. 2 letters. 2 letters. 1 syllable. And if you have players that come to you and say, NCAA, can we play? All you have to say is,
Oh, no.
how hard is that? And if they're going to say you're unfair, well, fine. Okay, we're unfair, but you know what? You're alive and you're healthy, and that's all I care about. Sometimes the tough decisions have to be made, and you don't like how the others will take it or how the others will look at you. I'm good with that. NCAA, you should be good with that too. Instead,
No.
you want that bag. You want that money. Okay, that's fine. Get that money. But just know that your whole season is in tatters and in shambles and in disarray because it's resembling a joke. I mean, you have had 3 of your Big 5 conferences play, and you had 2 of your other 5 not play in September. You had the Big 10 come back in October. Later on in this month, you will have the Pac-12 come back. I mean, it's as if we have to do this. National Collegiate Association of Athletes, you're coming across as a joke. You're coming across as a fraud. You're coming across as an entity we cannot rely on. I don't think I want to rely on you, and I don't think these athletes should rely on you. It's hard for them to even rely on their own conferences and their conference heads. The body in Indianapolis that supposedly is backing a nonprofit, but they making money hand over fist. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if people get sick. Doesn't matter if the athletes get sick. Doesn't matter if the staff gets sick. Doesn't matter if the coaches even get sick because Purdue's head coach had to sit out a game because he caught the virus. I mean, it's just that ridiculous. You don't care. You want the bag. And so in getting the bag, this is what it results for you. Get it together, NCAA. You see, the NFL barely has a handle on it. You guys most assuredly do not. Cole Johnson, Cole Sports with a Z.com. If you want this shirt that you see right before your very eyes, the description box below has all the details for you. Now, if you think that I am unfair to the NCAA, you think that they're doing the right thing, and you're saying to me, Cole, pump the brakes on that. Or are you saying that you're in agreement with me that the NCAA is just all about the greed and all about the money and all about getting the bag and the cheddar, but they're short on the morality and short on the public safety aspect of things? Either way, like this video, comment below because I want to hear what you have to say. And don't forget to hit that notification bell and subscribe to this channel to get any and all premieres emanating from this particular channel. Well, thank you for this wonderful week, VIP. I appreciate the love, the prayers even, the comments, the facts and opinions, and all of your contributions to make this happen. Without you, this doesn't exist. I'm Cole Johnson, and thank you for making Cole Sports and On the Daily exist. And this has been yet another installment of Cole Sports on the visual and on the daily. Have a good weekend, everybody.